African textiles and natural fabrics are the inspiration for Dayton fiber artist Frances M. Turner.
Well, to start with, the dolls that I make are cloth, and it is a black silhouette that you see. I try very hard for you to be able to see an individual. It is the gesture, the stature that a person has. When I'm deciding what I want my pieces to look like, it's the people that I encounter. Sometimes it's the way a gentleman stands back in his legs, the lilt of his head, the way a lady looks when she's wearing a hat because she knows she looks good in it. I find a lot of things that I do are based on what my parents did and what they told me that their parents did. And so it is a heritage that I express in the way my pieces present themselves and the way they wear their clothes. You will not find one doll in this house that doesn't have on a hat. My dad wore hats. My mother wore hats. She wore gloves, heels. I want my ladies to look like ladies, which means that they have manners. I want my men to look like gentlemen because they are mannerable. And these are the things that was taught to me by my parents. My mom and dad both were from Louisiana. My grandmother and grandfather, they had 15 children. They were hardworking, good, down-to-earth people. My mother used to tell stories, so did my dad, about people in their life growing up in the country. And they just seemed like just an adventure. The names are the things that stuck with me. First and middle name, John Earl or Ruth Ann. And Audrey Rose was another name that I enjoyed hearing, and I liked the lilt and the ring to the name. And I chose those names sometimes for my people that make them familiar to me. They appear to be more than just a doll. They are figures and they are real. They are vibrant. They are alive. They speak to you. And they speak to you in a lot of different ways. I work at price stores and I work on tuxedos. And I have done that for the last 25 years. And it does not get old. There are a lot of weddings, funerals, special occasions. But once all that is over, that garment eventually finds its way and it's retired. And once it's retired, then it finds new life with me to become whatever it is that I want it to become and still look alive, youthful, adventurous, exciting. The very first quilt that I made professionally, I did for Sarah Coxwell, who was head of City Folk. Because I had never made a quilt before, everything that I ever thought could be a part was a part. I made a small doll and a doll dress. I used the stone beads around her neck. I used suede cloth and traced my hand. There's the Eye of Africa, the all-seeing eye. Then there are 10 eyes, and then off to the side is the one hidden eye that's always watching. And it was like it was a map rather than a quilt, because I was going from region to region, person to person, thing to thing. and using all these colors, and in between I did a very bold satin stitch so that as you looked at the quilt, you could go from one piece and one place to another and still be able to see each piece and not be confused. And I believe that that is the gesture and the mainstay for the kinds of quilts that I do. I've got a lot to say, and I want you to be able to go from one part of that conversation to the next and not lose anything in between. I am an artist, and I like the idea of saying that I'm an artist. It has been a journey that I have enjoyed immensely and look forward to every moment that I get a chance to do it.